Hello friends, today we will discuss liquidity trap. A liquidity trap is a situation where monetary policy loses its effectiveness due to low interest rates and a preference for holding cash, leading to prolonged economic stagnation. When interest rates are low, people prefer to keep cash in hand. Historical cases like Japan's lost decades and the post 2008 recovery illustrate its challenges, showing the need for coordinated fiscal and monetary policies to break the cycle. A liquidity trap occurs when interest rates are at or near zero, and monetary policy becomes ineffective in stimulating economic growth because people and businesses hoard cash instead of spending or investing it. In this scenario, injecting more money into the economy through central bank actions like lowering interest rates or quantitative easing fails to boost demand, as individuals and firms prefer holding liquid cash due to pessimism about the economy, low confidence, or expectations of deflation. Key features of liquidity trap are zero or near zero interest rate. Borrowing costs are low, that further reduction have little effect. Preference for cash. People hold on to money rather than investing or spending, often due to fear of economic instability or deflation. Ineffective monetary policy. Central banks cannot stimulate demand by lowering interest rates or increasing money supply. Deflationary pressure. Expectations of falling prices discourage spending as people wait for cheaper prices in the future. In a liquidity trap, the demand for money becomes highly elastic. Even if central banks increase the money supply, it does not translate into increased spending or investment. The economy stagnates. With low growth, high unemployment, and persistent deflationary pressures. So we can see some examples of liquidity traps. Japan in 1990s and 2000s, the lost decades. After Japan's assets price bubble burst in the early 1990s, the Bank of Japan lowered interest rates to near zero to stimulate the economy. Despite these efforts, economic growth remained stagnant. Liquidity trap evidence: consumers and businesses hoarded cash due to fears of further economic decline and deflation. Even with near zero interest rates, quantitative easing, borrowing, and spending did not pick up significantly. It resulted in prolonged deflation, low growth, with the Bank of Japan struggling to revive demand through monetary policy. United States during the 2008 global financial crisis. Following the 2008 financial crisis, the US Federal Reserve cut interest rates to near zero and implemented quantitative easing, inject liquidity in the economy. Liquidity trap evidence: despite these measures, banks and consumers were reluctant to lend or spend due to uncertainty, high debt levels, and fear of further economic downturn. Many preferred holding cash or safe assets like treasury bonds. What was the outcome? Recovery was slow, and the Fed had to rely on unconventional tools like quantitative easing, while fiscal stimulus like government spending play a larger role in reviving growth. This type of crisis occur when the interest rates goes very low. How to escape liquidity trap? It can be escaped through fiscal policy. Government spending or tax cuts can directly boost demand. For example, infrastructure projects or stimulus check raising inflation expectations. Central banks may signal higher future inflation to encourage spending now. Structural reforms, policies to boost confidence, such as labor market reforms or incentives for investments. Negative interest rates. Some central banks experiment with negative rates to discourage saving, though results are not very good.